a lot of snow. So today we have a new block, the first house block, one of my favorite blocks. So grab your PDF pattern, your glasses, and come sew with me. Let's start sewing. I already cut my pieces of fabric and also my paper templates. I have a great tip to cut your paper templates. If you want to know, you need to watch our past tutorial video from last week. And now I'm going to take the pieces of fabric and use the templates to cut them. One thing very important for you to remember, the WinterDorf quilt pattern was designed with solid fabrics in mind. So it doesn't matter which side of fabric I am working because I can always turn and rotate and I don't have any problem. But if you are working with fabrics, with motif fabrics, you will need to pay attention to those details and how you position your templates. You can always look at your block, and because we are not using applique, our templates are always used on the right side of your fabric. For example, let me grab a motif fabric here. If you are working with a fabric with design, this is the right side of your fabric. This is the back. You will put the right side of the fabric facing you. And because this template is a template for a piecing, for a piece of fabric that will be pieced and not applique or something, you are always to use the template always with the right side facing up, facing you too, because this is going to be pieced. Yeah? So if you are using motif fabrics, pay attention with this. So now I have all my templates and I'm going to cut them here and then go to my sewing machine and start the piecing party. So I have now all my pieces here on my block. We can already have an idea of how it's going to be. Can already visualize, yeah? There is a house block and I'm going to take to my sewing machine and now I'm going to follow the directions exactly like it is on the pattern. Okay, so here I have my instructions and I'm going to follow to piece my blocks together. We are going to start with all the G pieces and I will let you know what pieces we're going to be sewing together as we go. Yeah? So now I'm going to take my pieces from the first row of the windows. They are the pieces G and sew them together. Now I'm going to press them. When you come back, I'm going to press to the blue side, okay? To the dark side, always. Now I have my pieces ready to add the second uh, white G piece. And I'm going also to sew again like chain piecing. And press again. Now I'm going to add the edge pieces on the bottom and fit them together. Yeah. Okay. So press again. Now I'm going to add the door, the first floor of the house, and then we will have the first floor ready. Now I'm going to press the two sides to the dark fabric. Okay? And we have our first floor ready. Now I'm going to put this part aside just for a little while and start with the second floor of the house in exactly the same way. First sewing the windows together and then adding the other pieces around. So now I start with the second floor windows. Yeah, and press them to dark side too. Next step will be the piece M. So the piece M with the windows between the other windows. Okay. Now I need to sew the piece E on the top and on the bottom of my window. So I'm going to start from first and now here. Now press and come back, and then I will sew the first floor with the second floor. Okay, now I'm going to press the first floor with the second floor together. Yes, not press. Here we go. Now press block. Yeah, you ready? Almost. It looks like a building now. Yeah. Now I will sew together the J. Yeah. press again. And first I'm going to sew piece K and N together. To press my pieces to the dark side, to the blue fabric, yeah? And sew my pieces of the roof together. Press them again. But I'm going to put it on the side there. I'm going to press everything at once. And now I'm going to sew piece A with piece B, like again, all in one time. Yeah, A with piece B. And I know the piece C will need to be right on the middle of those. I can press with my fingers just for now. Just to already piece them. And I'm going to sew this together. Okay, now I'm going to press the both pieces together and come back, and then we can sew them together, yeah? Now we have our roof and sky pieces, and we need to sew them together. And now we can piece the two final parts of our block together. And here we have our first house block piece together. Now we just need to make other three. Don't forget to share your blocks. I will love to see them. So see you next week and happy quilting!